Oprah Winfrey's dark secrets exposed, the truth behind the empire. From hidden alliances to troubling accusations, this is the other side of Oprah Winfrey that you've never seen before. For decades, Oprah Winfrey has been a towering figure in media, philanthropy, and pop culture. Her story of rising from poverty to becoming one of the wealthiest and most influential women in the world is nothing short of inspiring. However, recent revelations are casting a long shadow over her carefully cultivated image. From unsettling connections with controversial figures to allegations of control and complicity, Oprah's empire is now under unprecedented scrutiny. One of the most damaging controversies revolves around Oprah's close ties to Harvey Weinstein, the disgraced Hollywood producer who became the face of the #MeToo movement's reckoning. Publicly, Oprah has championed survivors and positioned herself as a beacon of empowerment. Privately, however, her friendly interactions with Weinstein at various events tell a different story. Photos and videos showing Oprah cozying up to Weinstein have resurfaced, sparking outrage. Critics accuse her of turning a blind eye to his predatory behavior. Some even suggest that Oprah may have used her influence to shield Weinstein at a time when accusations against him were mounting. Where was her support for the victims when it mattered most? An industry insider questioned. This perceived double standard has led many to question whether Oprah prioritized her Hollywood alliances over her principles. Adding fuel to the fire are allegations linking Oprah to Jeffrey Epstein, the convicted sex offender whose name has become synonymous with some of the darkest secrets in elite circles. While Oprah has denied any personal involvement with Epstein, skeptics point to their overlapping social circles and her silence during his trial as troubling signs. She has resources most people could only dream of, one observer noted. It's hard to believe she didn't know what was going on in those circles. Her failure to denounce Epstein publicly has left critics questioning her moral compass. Even Oprah's philanthropic efforts, long held as a shining example of her generosity, have come under fire. Her Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa, established to empower young women, faced a devastating scandal in 2007 when a staff member was accused of sexual abuse. Although Oprah addressed the incident publicly at the time, critics argue that her response prioritized damage control over systemic reform within the academy. She's always been about protecting her brand, a former associate alleged. When things go wrong, it's less about fixing the problem and more about saving face. Oprah's talk show, which reigned supreme for 25 years, was built on a foundation of empathy and authenticity, or so it seemed. Former staff members and guests have since come forward with claims that the production was tightly controlled to ensure nothing damaging to Oprah's image ever aired. Some allege that Oprah silenced voices who challenged her or brought up uncomfortable truths. It was her way or no way, one former employee claimed. She controlled everything: who got to speak, what was said, and how it was edited. It was all about maintaining the illusion. As these allegations gain traction, the public is sharply divided. Loyal fans argue that Oprah is the target of smear campaigns aimed at tearing down a successful black woman. On the other hand, critics are calling for greater transparency, accusing her of hiding behind her influential status to evade accountability. Social media has erupted, with hashtags like #OprahExposed and #DarkSide of Oprah dominating conversations. She's always been the face of empowerment, but maybe it's time we question what's really behind that curtain, one Twitter user wrote. Despite the storm brewing around her, Oprah has remained silent, declining to address these allegations directly. Her legal team has dismissed similar accusations in the past as baseless, but the mounting pressure may leave her with no choice but to confront these claims head-on. If these allegations continue to grow, Oprah's legacy, a symbol of empowerment and success, could face irreparable damage. Will she rise above the controversy and clear her name, or will this be the unraveling of one of media's most iconic figures? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the untold stories of Hollywood's most powerful figures. Stay tuned, this story is far from over.